the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We have a partial agreement on this suit affecting a parent-child relationship. I will read the agreed portions and take testimony on the non-agreed parts. First, the state would like the court to take judicial notice that both parties appeared today, and a copy of the state's petition was sent to them via email.
So noted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Parties agree that there's been no acts of family violence between the two of them in the last 2 years, and there's no need for a non-disclosure. Parents agree when the child was born that the father signed an acknowledgement of paternity, and it is a validly executed one. Parties agree to be named joint managing conservators, with the father having the state standard possession and a geographic restriction to the Dallas and surrounding counties. I will take testimony at this time. Ms. French, can you please state your full name?
Shanquina French. Shanquina Trinice French.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you state the full name of your child and the age, please?
Demetrius Tremao Hobson, 14.
When you had your child, did Mr. Hobson sign an acknowledgement of paternity stating that he's the father?
He signed the birth certificate, that's it.
Concerning the agreed portions that I read, are they still your agreements?
Yes.
Do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to accept the agreed portions today?
Are you referring to what you stated previously?
Just the agreed portions that I just stated.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about the parts that you don't agree to. How are your children covered for insurance currently?
Medicaid.
Okay. Do you understand that the father is requesting to carry health insurance through his employer?
Yes.
Are you in agreement for the father to be the one ordered to cover the child under his health care plan?
No.
And can you explain why?
Demetrius goes to the hospital a lot, and they're expecting like the ENT. He's been there twice, and he's had a surgery done on his arm. The dental visits are also expensive, and he needs braces now, and that's about $5,000 itself. So Medicaid has covered everything so far. Up to the age of 14, they have covered everything. If they put us on his dad's insurance, everything will have to come out of my pocket. And yeah.
Okay. The father's income for the past year was reported as $5,416, and making child support $600 a month. Would you be in agreement for him to pay that?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, and you understand that that is the amount he would pay if if your child remains on the government plan, correct?
Yes.
But if the father is allowed to cover insurance, then his child support amount would actually be $610. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If the children remain on the government plan, then the father would have to pay a cash medical support of $98 beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay. The state is asking for retroactive child support in the amount of $2,670. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Just a moment. And would you be in agreement for him to repay that at $30 a month?
Is that already included in the 600?
No, ma'am. It's for the retroactive child support. Not included, ma'am. Are you in agreement with that?
No.
What are you wanting the repayment set at?
I thought everything would have been included in the 600 a month.
That's not included, ma'am. Are you in agree? So you're not in agreement for the repayment of at $30 for the retro?
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay. All right, I passed the witness.
Go ahead, next witness.
Mr. Hobson, can you please state your full name?
Demetrius Lamar Hobson.
Sir, I know that there's some contested issues, but earlier I read agreed issues. Are the agreed portions still your agreements today?
Yes. You talking about the amount?
Not the child support or the health care, but the other issues that I read as agreements earlier. Are those still your agreements?
Um, I don't know. No.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm just gonna go through them with you again. Has there been family violence between you and Miss French
No.
last 2 years?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any safety concerns with your address or phone number being in today's court records?
No.
Okay, when you had your son, did you sign an acknowledgement of paternity stating you were the father?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you in agreement to be joint managing conservators with Miss French?
Yes.
Are you in agreement to have a state standard possession and for the child's geographic primary areas of residence being the Dallas and contiguous counties?
Yeah.
Okay, so those were the and court costs billed to you today.
Mhm. Okay. I agree.
Okay, all right, and those are still your agreements.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's talk about the parts that you didn't agree to. The children are currently covered under the government plan, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're asking to be the one ordered to carry the health insurance through your employer.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't care. It's just I've been paying it for. I thought it was a given. You know, if I had insurance, that the kid has to be on it. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't.
So are you asking to carry the children on your health insurance
They can stay
today?
on. They can stay on the government. So what? $10 more?
Or if you can say yes or no.
Yes.
If you're the one ordered to carry health insurance, your child support payments a month would be $610 beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
No, we came up with an agreement that I pay $80 a week. I don't know where the 600 came from, but
Is that agreement with Miss French?
yes, I talked
Okay.
about notes.
So the state calculated child support using your gross income and state guidelines as $610 if you're the one ordered to carry health insurance. Are you in agreement to pay that amount?
No, I agree to
Okay.
pay.
Okay. If the child remains on the government medical plan, your child support will be $600 even. Are you in agreement with that?
No, I'm not in agreement with.
Okay. If your son remains on the government plan, your cash medical repayment will be $98 a month, beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to repay cash medical?
No.
Okay. The state calculated retroactive child support at $2,670 with a repayment of $30 a month beginning April 1st, 2024. Are you in agreement?
No.
Okay, and that's because the mother and the children were on TANF, the
Yes.
government plan.
I have one child with her. She has 3.
Okay, so but you understand that she was on TANF and therefore the state calculated retroactive child support, correct?
I didn't know up until maybe a month or so ago.
Okay, but you understand that that's why we calculated retroactive child support at this time.
Right. Which it shouldn't.
Okay.
They should have contacted me before she did it, and they could have.
Okay. Okay. And court costs are billed to you today. You in agreement?
Court costs. What's the court cost?
They'll be determined and sent to you.
Okay, I don't agree, but okay.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, couple questions. Mr. Hobson, do you have other children not involved in this case on your health insurance already?
Yes, I have a total of 5 kids on my insurance plan.
Okay, that's what I need to know. And have you been giving the mother money consistently before today?
Yes, my son actually has his own bank account through my account, so
That
I
doesn't
can.
change. This is money going to Miss French, not to
Well,
the children.
yeah, I can print the transcripts. He's not at Walmart shopping. It's you know what I'm saying, but yeah, I give her money every week.
Which is how much?
Between 60 to 80, sometimes more, depending on how good I do that week.
Okay, and you've been doing that consistently for a long time now?
Yes, I have all my bank transcripts.
Okay. All right. Let me ask, Ms. French, have you been receiving some payments from Mr. Hobson before today?
Yes, when he can, he'll send the money.
Okay, so is he sending it most of the time?
Yes,
Okay, so you're receiving these payments that he put in your child's name?
yes. It's
Okay,
in his child's bank account.
but it's money you're using?
Yes, we all use it. Yes.
All right, the parts y'all agreed to at the beginning of the hearing, those are all fine. I'm ordering Mr. Hobson to add this child on his insurance if he hasn't already. Make sure Ms. French gets a copy of the insurance cards. Each of y'all are responsible for 50% of any additional costs, like for co-pays or prescriptions or things like that. If either one of you get a bill, you need to present that bill to the other party so they can pay half of that bill. And so you should report that to the Medicaid office that you have insurance for this child. Retroactive judgment, I'm going to lower the number from the $2,670 to $1,500, payable at $20 a month until paid in full. And then child support is $610 a month. Y'all did not have an agreement with the state. The state's involved in your case. You've asked them to be involved in your case, so they have they have the ability to ask for me to do it, and that's what it should be based on what you earn. So we're not able to do some other side agreement. From now on, beginning April 1st, all payments have to be paid through the child support office. They cannot be paid to the child or the mother directly. Any payments paid directly do not count as child support payments. So they're going to send out a withholding order to take it out of your check. And if you have to send in any additional payments or anything like that, need to send them through the child support office so they can keep a registry of what you're paying and what you're not paying. Anything outside the court does not count. All right, court costs is billed to the father. The Attorney General's office will put that on writing and email y'all a copy. You're done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Judge, can I ask a question?
No, ma'am.
Okay.